Zaragon here, the world's most ear-traveled trimaximalist, and I am going to react to a song that I have known for 26 years, but I have never actually sat down and followed the lyrics as closely as I'm about to. Although I kind of know them, I kind of don't. They kind of pass me by. It's more just the overall feeling of the song that gets me. It's the centerpiece of this band's best album, arguably. I am talking about a duo of two brothers from LA who went to England and hit it big, two eccentric brothers. Yes, I am talking about Sparks, the album Kimono My House, and the track, very timely for right now, Thank God It's Not Christmas. And without further ado, let's get this going. Dinky Diamond on drums, hi-hat. Now this intro is like a polychord structure centered in D. It goes like da D D da na 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 with the bass descending like dun dun dun, and then it isn't until it goes the bass goes like dun 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 dun, but and all the while the chord remains in D, and it's only after the bass note hits A takes that the chord finally shifts to A. Now there's a really clever chordal change. It went from like major to like it went from A minor to A major in the let's see, where is he singing about? What do I hear? What do I hear? Chit chat and clinking glass, cheap talk, a lady's laugh, after hours. What do I see? What do I see? Some sunken hideaway where people go to play out. This is so he's kind of drunk. He's kind of falling over at a bar after hours and just trying to make sense of what's going on. He's so looped at this point. I'm curious as to see how this is going to tie in with what the title is going to mean. Then it is day, and in a way, the pattern's much the same, in spots a matinee, every day, blend with the crowd, blend with the loud, hypnotic ebb and flow, until the day goes slowly into night. So now he's in the narrator's in the daytime, just coping with the daily grind. I mean, we've already had a pre-chorus, and now we're back in the verse. We haven't had a chorus yet. This is one of those really grandiose songs where the chorus takes forever to arrive, and it's all the more cathartic by the time it gets there. But perhaps the most exciting part of the song really is the pre-chorus, where which already said, there I'll spend the night, meeting fancy things at bistros and old haunts, trying very hard to sin. So the narrator is preoccupied with his nightlife. It's almost like we're hearing a double life, like drunken, debauched evenings, or like trying to score, getting drunk, and coping with the daytime. And I'm still curious as to how the title is gonna bear upon all this. That's an interesting line. Till the lights go dim, the not so subtle hint to be gone. At bistros and haunts, that means like when they're closing up and they're trying to get the remaining patrons out the door. The not so subtle hint to be gone. Yeah, their polite way when they turn down the lights. Their polite way of saying, "Okay, time to take your party to someplace private." Now it really makes sense. The narrator is glad that it's not Christmas because at Christmas time everything's closed. You can't really go bar hopping and sleeping around. Everyone's with their families. And he would rather be, he likes his regular life of working during the day, going to bars at night, trying to score. And I don't know when there's just you to do, if has a significant other, a main person that he's kind of bored with and he likes going out and having some on the side, or if or maybe it's like his family, relatives, he doesn't really want to be around. Like, basically, he doesn't like Christmas. He finds it confining. He doesn't like the fact that everyone has flown off, has left town, is with their families, and no one's going out to bars having fun. I think I hear some Leslie guitar in there, some Leslie lyrical lines. Like I've talked about that in other videos. It's got that kind of Hammond like fullness to it in the tone, and a real '70s grandiose move here too. That after the chorus, it goes into an elongated instrumental. Caroling, caroling kids, a trifle premature. Well, that's a holiday thing right there. But I guess coming a little bit too early for his liking anyway. In tones so rich and pure and crystalline. Call for the day, the popular day. It's fast approaching now, but will the mood allow one dissent? Oh, so the Christmas season is beckoning, but he's not in the mood for Christmas at all. He doesn't want to come along. He's hoping people are, you know. If this were the Seine, and that's capitalized, we'd be very suave, but it's just the rain washing down the boulevard. Oh, Seine, river in France. Yeah, that's what that's a reference to. If that's a Leslie, then I just don't know my guitar sounds very well, but I think that is textbook Leslie right there. Ron Mael on keyboards there, showing his music hall cabaret influences, which would feature quite prominently, harkening back. There was usually a strong 20s, 30s undercurrent in a lot of Sparks. And they had that slapstick vaudevillian characteristic to them. Popular days, the popular ways, are for the chosen few, not meant for me and you, obviously. Are for the chosen few, popular. If it's the holiday that he doesn't want to be a part of, he's kind of insinuating there that Christmas is more for affluent people, and he doesn't count himself among that. Popular nights, popular rites, great things to say and do aren't said or done by you. Obviously. Oh, and that's the life that he prefers over Christmas, going out to bars and just going out and trying to score. And he leaves the subject of this out. He says, aren't said or just done by you. So done by him, the narrator, but not done by the other person that he, I guess, is kind of bored with. And here we go, the best part of the song. Yeah, they really emphasize the pre-chorus over the actual chorus. The pre-chorus appears 4 times, or pre-chorus. I usually call that the bridge, the part between the verse and the chorus. But the chorus appears twice. The pre-chorus appears 4 times. It's quite obvious that they're emphasizing that. If this were the same. Like that swell up right there, that's the real tidal wave moment of the song. Anyway, the side 1 side closer on Kimono My House, the 3rd album by Sparks, released on Island in 1974, their first of 2 albums from 1974, and their first of 3 albums on Island Records. The Mael brothers, Ron and Russell, with English backing musicians, Dinky Diamond on drums, who almost became a member of Split Enz, another band that had vaudevillian tendencies to them. And there were some parallel around this period between the 2 bands. And a couple other guys, Adrian Fisher, I think, on guitar. The other names kind of slipped my mind. One of them, there was one member who was also in the 1975 one-off Jet who carried on this kind of sound without the Mael brothers. Anyway, Zaragon, the world's most ear-traveled tri-maximalist, one of my favorite bands of all time, Sparks. And until next time, sign off. See the links in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe.